All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the Members Club, massive respect to you. And obviously, we told you guys yesterday we had a few more series coming up next week for specifically you guys. All right, if you want to become a member, please do hit the join button if it's available to you. All right, so let me get on with the show itself. As you saw it, big decisions ahead. Obviously, you know, from yesterday we started a series in which we touch other countries, because obviously it's not Jamaica only playing. All right, so we have to look at what entails the situation to give Jamaica the best outcome. So we have to look at all of the other teams, and still we are going to touch on a few of the top 3 teams in our regions, because they were in action as well. We have to go through that to look at what real level football is. All right, yes, we're going to touch all of that. We're going to give you some scores, then we get deep into it. But before we go anywhere or share any contents as from my side, I will try to go to the comment section. Thanks everyone that turn up. I know it's a Sunday. Hopefully you guys are making your rice and peas if you're Jamaican, and whatever country you're from or whichever country you're from, you are actually getting that special food there. All right, let me give some big up to the people inside the chat. Chris Smith in the building, massive respect. Chris Smith says, JD, keep up the good work, and I'm convinced that none of these okay, all right, Chris Smith, Burnell people. Omar Fowling, massive respect, big up yourself. Then we have 80 football in the house, always supporting us, and we love that because it showcases that I am doing something good. So we have all of the region people in the chat every single day. Love that. All right, 80 football, you can come in once we have the discard open and give you some updates as to what's going on with 80. 80 must win or the coach will be fired tonight. Oh my days, what a standard 80 has. We're going to touch on that as well. Let me go through the rest, and then I give you the list of things that we're going to be chopping up before we get into the breakdown. All right, it has been reported that if 80 loses, the coach will be fired and a lot of players will not come back to the team. Wow. All right, thank you very much, 80 football. Massive respect. Float management, big up yourself, says bless up Uncle JD. All right, and then we have Sports Prophecy, that is Jay Taylor. Please go and support him in his work. All right, massive respect. Then we have Sheridan in the building. It says wake them up, like Diana Mattis from Irie FM. Big up. All right, Warren Webster in the building. My condolences for your family and stuff for your father last. All right, massive respect. What I heard from about him, he's a good man. All right, Lee Young in the building. Massive respect, says good morning, JD. It's cold already in Belgium. Yes, it's cold. All right, yes, you guys loving my beanie collection, because you guys always burnt me out on my beanies collection. Then we have Kevin J. We will get some information from Kevin J once we do spread the platform open. All right. Let me get it. Then we have Lamar in the building. Mr. Revolution in the building. Issa Allen in the building. Dark Beskar in the building. Bessas Documentary. Dre, the DJ in the building. Massive respect. Lamar said, I hope Leon robbed the bench. Oh my God. Lamar, I have not said anything of anything as yet. Hold on, Lamar. We have the phone call, so we'll give people their chance to call in. Coach Teddy Bear in the building. Oh my God. What a name. J. Rome in the building as well. Kemar Benson as well. Oh God. All right, main motion. Antonio will score today. Man predicting it. All right, big up. All right, JD looking like a oh my goodness, wow. All right, let me get into the stories because it's getting too powerful. All right, so we are going to talk about Jaime Algrimson's press conference. What he said, he talked on why he selected those players to come in. Whether you guys like his explanation or not, we're going to talk about that. What is his intention going into this game, and based off what he said, how we can conjure up a squad. All right. Yes, we are going to talk about that. We are going to make our predictions in this video, and we are going to look at who will drop out, get relegated to League B, because even Mr. Algrimson said it is too good to go down to League B. Would you guys agree with that or not? I think all of these teams that we saw in both groups, I think they are very good. At least 7 out of these 10 teams are very good teams, and that is exactly what we are talking about when we said that. Are we truly a top 6 team, or and are we truly an automatical qualified team going through? And when I looked at everything, I think we still have a lot of work to cover in order for we to say that we're a top 6 team. I know that fan of mine had said yes we are, but I am not 100% convinced as yet. Just like I'm not convinced as the other teams. So I'm not forcing teams in that bracket. I'm just saying most of the teams look like they're on the same level. Even the coach saying the same thing. So I am very surprised how the coach can echo the same sentiments as myself, but people beat me but still picked up for the coach. How me explain that? Because I've listened to him and he's saying the same thing and I've said it first. So I do work out that. We are a top 6 team, JD. No matter how we are a top 6 team, no matter how we spin it. Well, is it that the coach saying these things for we to look at his job much more difficult? Let me know. Because the coach is saying the same thing as to what I'm seeing, and I want to think that I know what I'm seeing. And I would not say we are a top 6 team as yet, and I don't even think the top from the 4th spot comes straight down to 9th. We have any big gap. I think any one of them can beat each other on any day. So I don't think we are a top 6 team. I think we have from 4th to 8th. From 4th to 8th. Yes, that's what I think. I agree with the coach. I think it's from 4 to 8. Any one of those teams can beat each other on any given day. That's what I believe. The Canada, Mexico, and United States are a little bit above the rest of the teams. So I'm not saying that Jamaica, I wouldn't put Jamaica in the top 6, you know. I'm just saying we are not, no team from 4 to 8 is a solidified position team. All of them are intertwined. Any game come up tonight, Haiti versus Jamaica, even when we come out, we are going to say, oh, Jamaica must win that game. But we're not going to say Jamaica definitively going to win this game. You understand me? So that is what we're talking about. And I know you understood what I'm saying here, but you just want to beat me. All right. We are not playing like a top 6 team right now. But would you guys agree with me? The coach will never put down any opponent, but I think the coach explained it in the same side as what I've said. He was trying to explain to us to say that when we are looking at, oh, we are in this amount of group, aside from the top 3, every team can beat each other. But we are seeing the same thing. Guatemala drew with Panama, and Trinidad beat Guatemala 2 times. And Guatemala lost to us 1-0, and we beat Trinidad 4-1. And Panama, if Panama was Trinidad, they're going to slap up Trinidad. You understand me? So it tells you that that rotation can just go anywhere on any given day. You understand me? And we just go and play Grenada. And Grenada, we have a hard time against Grenada. It ended 4-1. But believe me, we defeated Honduras. And when Honduras wiped the floor with Grenada, Grenada never created no such chance on Honduras. You understand me? So it only shows you that the top 5 teams, the 5 teams behind the top 3, it's open up. It's very much open. And we have to cement a style of play to take the 4th spot at least, to say we are the 4th best team, and any one of these teams we do meet, we are going to slap up. And it should start from tonight. You understand me? Should start from tonight. Big up Aldre, massive respect. Earl Banjo in the building. Mr. Revolution said he agrees. And Mr. Revolution does not agree so much to nothing that we have said. Boss Thomas said the coach knows that it's not only Jamaica have players who are educated in football. Yes, I know, but I think, and that's where I do give the coach credit. I think we being hard-headed towards how we approach Jamaica football sometimes put unnecessary pressure on the coach. I would agree with that as well, because I don't think we are so far ahead of all the other teams from top three, from 4 down. I don't think so. Even with the inclusion of the players that we had it. If you look at Costa Rica team, even with their new additions, you're looking at players that are going overseas just the same. 2 of their players left to go overseas, Aguilera and Bennett. Right. And they have gone overseas. One playing in Sunderland. Obviously, he had an injury and he was not playing as much. And then Aguilera got signed for Nottingham Forest. We want to see how that escalate. But they naturally have their queues, and their league is bigger than the Jamaican Premier League. So at all levels, they are doing things. The only thing they're not doing is to import. So they still have levels to compete with us. You understand me? And then when you look at the Canada, United States, Mexico, their leagues are better. They have imports that they're bringing in equally as us. And they just have players on the same level right throughout. But because their leagues are better all around, they kind of make a gap away from us. You understand me? But overall, I would agree with the coach to say that we are not ahead of none of these teams, and he needs to put us a strategy in place, which I'm not going to let him get away with. So even though I'm agreeing with him with some certain things, I'm not letting him get away with certain things at the same time, people. All right? I am not letting him get away with certain things as well. So don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to say that what I'm seeing, I think sometimes we put on unnecessary pressure on him, because the gap is much more closer than what we are saying. But it's because of how we speak. We're the best. It's like we're putting a false sense of hype that maybe the team and the coach can't obtain at maybe the next 2 or 3 years. You understand me? And that kind of maybe push them into certain position to play certain styles that maybe cost them in the end. Just saying. All right. Damario Johnson said he agrees. Yeah, man. I when I'm looking at it, and I'm truly looking at the ballers them that we have. Look at that. We brought in Kira Anderson. Kira Anderson coming down from League One. But you have Cook coming in from the Belgian Pro League, one of the main players for Cassiopen. Pen. You understand me? So even though we would say that Grenada is not the best team, they still have ballers in their team that would have started in our team. That would have actually started in our team. So if certain of our players are not unsung, they could easily well get something over us on the day based on what they do have, the pieces that they do have. And Cook came out and he did cook. Because to be honest, when I've rewatched that game, he was the best player in the park. I got to say that. He was the best player in the park. And we scored 4 goals, but he was still the best player in the park, period. You understand me? So it shows that maybe we are not giving them their true just due. So that's where I'm starting from. So we have 99 people in the house. Massive respect for you guys to take your time out on the Sunday to support the program. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I have not made it back yesterday. Sorry about that, because I said if you guys gave me 250 likes, I would have returned. But because I was busy with the little kid, remember I have to keep my kid yesterday. So it makes no sense coming back when my wife came in 10 o'clock, after 10. You know, and if I started the stream, I would go over in other times. You understand me? And I'm not that type of dude that sees someone else streaming and then starts a stream. You understand me? I have to have that stream planned out and go ahead with it. And it was late. So what I did though, is set this one up and give you a post match as the bonus. So what you have to do now, keep on hitting the like button, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing. We saw that we have 17 likes on the video, and we have started 14 minutes ago, and I've read more than a solid 25 comments. So that tells you that you're not doing your job and you're selling me short. All right? Yeah, man, we don't come and bother about money, but we always said if you put the 200 likes, you will never hear we say much more than just keep on researching, keep on giving you what you need, which is the content crack at all times. All right? Let me get this thing shared so we can get it out there for you. All right. All right, so let me copy this. 1 second, people. I have to share it in the Discord so others can get it if YouTube fail to give them the notification. All right. Yes. So let me start from where before we get into the Concacaf Nations League. Let me start from the people that's waiting on the other guys them to turn up. All right, the big dogs them. Let me start from the big dogs. All right, the big dogs: Canada, Mexico, United States. I did a program with Africans, and he asked me how he thinks Ghana will do against the big do against our big teams in our region. And I have said to him that I think that Ghana might beat United States, or it's a 50-50, maybe turn out into a draw. But I think the team that they are going to have a problem with is the Mexican team, because they are trying out new things, but I don't think they have reached that level of concentration. So for me, I do believe that Mexico will be the most difficult out of the two. That was my exact word on his program. Right? So yesterday, both teams played. Which is the United States team and also the Mexican team. So Mexico took on Ghana. I'm going to just pull up everything on the screen for you so you can get to see it yourself. 1 second. Yes, so 1 second. Let me pull it up right here for you. All right. Yes, we are gonna move through that. Massive respect, Juras. Thanks for being here. So Mexico played the Ghana team yesterday, and exactly what I told you. And the good thing is Mexico playing Germany as well, so you get a proper time to check both teams how they do fare with these opponents. All right, so both of them will be playing the two best teams from the region, and Mexico won 2-0 over Ghana. It's a good game to watch. It's a very good game to watch. Let me pull it up so you can see it on the screen. Very, very good game to watch. The end result, as you can see, the game was Mexico's home, the game to Ghana's away. All right, Mexico had 46% to 54. Mexico had 12 shots to 4 on target, 4, and Ghana had none on target right there. Yes, and their shorter passing was very much good, because they had 383 passes and completed 84% of that, which is 321 comparative to Ghana's 444, which is 382, 86%. But remember, I told you guys that Ghana is trying to use a different system. So how long they're going to take to get into that system, Mexico will be the more harder team to get around, because their gaps are much more slower, because they play a tiki-taka style system. So they press in bunches closer. So that gap that you have, it's much more closer. The starting 11 for Ghana was Lawrence Atti in the goal. At the back you have Kingsley at the right back. Joseph Edo Apoko, Nicholas Apoko, and you have Mensah as the left back. In midfield now you have Stefan and you have Thomas Partey. You have Kudos as attacking midfielder, Awusu, and you have a Paintsill as the left attacking midfielder. And up front you have Semenyo as well. So you know, you guys will be familiar with Thomas Partey, Kudos, and Semenyo. Those are the individuals that are the popular ones. And for Mexico's starting level, Ochoa, which everyone knows, Gerardo Arteaga, Vasquez, Cesar Montes, George Sanchez. In midfield you have Luis Chavez, Edson Alvarez, and Eric Sanchez. 3 very good technical players. Orbelin Pineda, Raul Jimenez, and Irvin Lozano. Lozano is back, and if you want to check him out, he's at PSV. All right. Then on the bench, who came on, Cesar Erta is a player, a winger that you need to watch out for. I think he's one of the new sensations coming through the Mexican team. And Uriel Antuna, he is back. problematic player, Luis Roma and Santiago Jimenez, and you have Sebastian Cordova. So those are the ones that featured. Very good, talented Mexican squad. And then you have Inaki Williams came on, Jordan Ayew came on, alright, Seydou came on, Abdul came on in this one. So both teams had quality players all over the pitch, alright, and Mexico created better openings, defended as a unit. This new system with that this coach came in makes Mexico feel like it's closer to United States. Don't know if you guys saw the same, but I saw the same. And Mexico in the next match will give Germany a better fight than United States. So let me move over to United States, guys. Let me move on. So congratulations to Mexico and congratulations to a quality team in our region to keep the Concacaf region alive up against big teams. Alright, yes, because Ghana is a big team regardless of how we look at it. Alright, they are a big team. Yes, they are a big team. Because if we face them, we are not going to be the favorites one bit. Alright, yes, so let me move over to United States. United States took on Germany. Both teams having a new coach, right? Not necessarily a new coach for United States, but he is back, which is Greg Berhalter. They call him a United States Tapper Whitmore. And you have Julian Nagelsmann coming in for his first game. Remember, Germany was on the ropes. All right, yes. So United States came back with their pressing metric because Berhalter is back in. You had starting in goal Matt Turner, quality player. All right, back four Sergino Dest, Tim Ream, and Chris Richards with Joseph Scally starting. Then you have Giovanni Reina, Yunus Musa, and Weston McKennie. Very good midfield. Up front, Christian Pulisic and good form at AC Milan. Balogun, you know him from in Ligue 1 and Arsenal as well, and Timothy Way from Ligue 1 as well. All right, so quality team for United States all over the pitch. Every single player, maybe Joseph Scally you could question, but everyone are keep top players for the region. All right, up against Testegen, Mark Testegen, world-class goalkeeper. Matt Hummels, world-class player, maybe 2 years past that world-class title. Rudiger, world-class wildness. All right. Robin Guzin and Jonathan Tah as well to finish the back line. Jonathan Tah can deploy in a centre back role and also a full back role. Yes, Ilkay Gundogan, Pascal Grobe, which you know him as well. Yes, in the Premier League. Florian Wirtz, Musiala, Leroy Sané, and Falkirk to start it. All right. Yes. So their team was very good. All right. Yes. And our major team, pressing metric faced off with Germany. It was not good. 40 to 60%. 6 shot to 19 shots on target. 3 of them out of the 6, which is good from United States. To 7 on target. And the blocks were 5 blocks registered as well. Alright, because they had a lot more on target. But good work from United States to block them. Alright, yes. And the passing, as you saw, big chances missed. 2 out of that. They created 5 big chances and missed 2 out of it, so it could have been worse. It would work as well. And also the passing was impressive. 625 passes, and they completed it at a clip of 92%, which is 572. And it was not just backward passes, cutting passes in the game. Their long balls were exceptional. 75%, 27 of 36. That is the perfect way to execute a long ball. All right. Yes. 26 of 30, 27 of 36 completed. United States did good as well, completed 50% of their long balls, which is 18 of 36. All right, crosses, 27 from United States completed 3 out of it, and crosses for Germany completed 2 out of 17, which is 12 and 11%. All right, yes. So as you saw, Christian Pulisic took the lead in the 27th minute, and tactical manager lost his marbles at the time, but Ilkay Gundogan eked it back in the 39th minute, and from that it was all even before that it was all Germany, to be honest. I think at no point in the game United States were on top of Germany. I'm very sorry. It was always looking like United States working on some things, and they are not where they should be. All right, for a top team, a top world level team, not talking about we and AD and those team, when they meet us, even with things that they're working on, they're going to look at least on par with us, if not above us, just the same. And that tells you the level that they are on. All right, but they got battered by Germany. It could have been worse, or it should have been worse. Germany was slightly wasteful on the day, but that shows you the type of level the world level is. All right, because one of the best teams, we could say United States is the best team in our region as of now. All right, Mexico coming back rapid, but for now United States is the best. And the way Germany dispatched them, we can all say that it was definitely not nice. All right, so next up, Canada, because we are not going to let African and Canada escape their judgment. All right, they went on to face United States, not on Germany's level. It's obvious. We know, but we have to still report it and show you where our region is truly at. Because yesterday we had the conversation, because some people were telling us that if Jamaica goes to AFCON, they are going to just beat up AFCON teams, you know. And now we're going to see Ghana versus United States, and I can tell it's going to be close just the same. All right, so let me pull up this one. We have Canada changing their managers as well. So all three big teams changed their manager. Mexico did it a little bit earlier, so they do have a few matches under their belt. But all three teams changes their manager. So this is Canada trying to go up against Japan. Japan is a top level team, especially when it comes on to pressing metric. Top world level team. Nobody on planet Earth can compete with them with stamina. Maybe only Korea. Maybe only Korea can compete with them with stamina. They are world level when it comes on to stamina. Well, Canada faced the wrath of the stamina daddy. Senegal would tear Jamaica up. Clay D says. Japan faced the third best team in our region, and as you saw, it never ended well again. But we'll go through it, because we're not laughing after them, because we know if we go up against these teams, it's going to end very bad, even worse than how these guys got their beating. So let me just talk about the beating. Jerome said, a pure jinxing Japanese drink. Okay, yes, I'm very sorry, because they said why, because I said the stamina daddy Japanese. All right, I'm very sorry, people. All right, it's just me watching the games and impressed with their stamina. All right, yes. So maybe I used the wrong word, like how you guys always beat me. Yes, it's normal. So let me go into it now. For Japan, Osaka in goal. Their back four is Yuta, Naka, Yama, Koki, Macheda. You have Tamiyasu, which you guys know him, and you have Kuma. Then you have Tanaka. You have Endo, Aito, and then up front you have Nakamura, Keito Nakamura, and Takuma Asano, and Mino. All right, you know Tamiyasu, you know Endo, you know Minamino. All right, so those are popular players. All right, and then Canada starts with Milan Boyan in goal. At the back, you have Alistair Johnston, Derek Cornelius. You have Kamal Miller, Jamaican lineage. Richie Larie, Kone as well. Petit, Osario, and Alfonso Davis. Up front you have Kyle Lauren and Jonathan David. Good squad. Good squad started. Alright. I thought that they struggled in both halves. All right, they struggled in both halves because I think what they were trying to work on was the possession-based style, which they actually got it in both halves. As you saw there, Japan was efficient. I thought that they concede possession in certain territories because they realized the speed of Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David style of play was problematic in certain areas of the pitch. So what they did, they said, all right, then we're going to mid-press you. We're going to mid-press you, and then from there, once you catch you in that mid-press, we're just going to keep it on you from there and then camp in your half. So they started from a mid-press at all times. First half, 11 shots compared to 3, 4 shots on target compared to 1, and 3 shots blocked. So it was a fire bomb. And as you saw in the second minute, Tanaka scored the own goal from Alphonso Davies in the 39th, and in the 42nd, Nakamura scored as well. And then from there, obviously we chip in the penalty. The penalty was missed. Jonathan David right there, and then the fourth added Tanaka scored in the 49th minute, and up here Islet scored at the end of the game. All right, yes, at that point they were trying to chop up other things, chop and change, because they are working on things themselves. As you saw here, Canada had 3 shots in the second half, 2 on target. They had 8, 4 on target as well, and big chances. Both of them created big chances that they scored from, so they never missed anything in the second half. Overall, big chances is 3 to 2 big chances right here. 2 of them missed for Japan, even though they scored 4 goals. They hit the woodwork once, and 1 of the chances missed for Canada. So it ended 4-1, and Cuba, our favorite player, he never got a chance to touch the field. Ueda, he was from Cercle Braga. He was the star player from Cercle Braga. Now he's in Rotterdam, in Netherlands. Yes, I saw him. He is a highly skilled machine. Yeah, man. All right. So when you had Jimenez last year trying to get some game time, these guys were in front of him. All right. Ueda, they are not normal. And Aibo, they are not normal. Very, very good player. Think he got sold for 12 million, something like that. Yes. Good player. All right, so they had a lot of qualities on the bench to call upon, and they never even needed them. So it could have ended worse, because I think Cuba is one of the best. So what we have seen now, people, 30 minutes, our 3 teams, they are trying to bridge that gap with the rest of the world, and Mexico's style is the easiest style to digest and get results outside our region, because of the tiki-taka ability, and teams takes a while to figure them out. So Mexico, that's why Mexico stood so long as the top team in our region, and I think they are going straight back there. United States will take a while to dominate Mexico. When they do, again, they are not going to dominate Mexico. I think Mexico has risen to a different level. Yes, so they are going to be a problem. So United States fans, very sorry, but next time Mexico hold you, it's going to be not normal. All right. Mario says, top of the morning, my fellow Reggae Boys and the girls fans. Big up yourself, Mario. Mr. United, massive respect. Determined says, big up. Huge thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we have to do our thing. We said I'm coming back. I will be coming back. All right, so 160 in the chat in the morning. Massive respect again. So please do hit the like button. People, you can call in. We're going to start discuss Concacaf now. Concacaf, we're moving towards now. As you know, we bring the vibes, we bring the information that you can always learn. Something that you missed, you can always learn. So even if you don't like the way I do things, at least respect what I'm doing and drop the like on the video. So hit the like, really hit the like. Yes. All right. Josh said, yo JD, how you doing, man? Josh. J Rome says, Mexico is the real big team. JD, USA just force ripe. I have not said they are force ripe. Don't turn the United States fans against me. I am just saying their style of play is a little bit harder for people to work out on the field, and their pressing metric is up there with United States. So they have quality forwards as well. Both Jimenez, our quality. Antuna will be problematic, and Chucky Lozano will cause any problem. Chavez and all of the midfield pairing is very good, and their backline is good just the same, and they have a top goalkeeper or a few top goalkeepers. So Mexico is around. That's all I'm saying. Big up yourself. Wow, the fans them up already. No, they're not up already. You have to understand that I am. You have to give me my credit in a sports prophecy. I don't only have Jamaican fans, you know. That's what I was telling Brain Sellout Drain, you know. Shavan, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. My Chan, my American brother, who won both Nations League. All I'm saying, my Chan, I'm not talking about that. We don't want to go into this comparison of what took place a couple years ago. I'm just telling you, with the system that United States and Mexico play now, with the changes of coaches, it benefits Mexico. I am talking football in metrics. I'm not going to fight with no Americans. Alright? Yes. Fana said, see how Mexico and these team good. But people clap Jamaica like we bigger team for them, these teams. Well, that's why we start the show like that, to give people the facts. You understand me? Yes. And here how them clot up some of our big teams. You know? JD, hope you get some sleep. I am going to get sleep in between when my... Listen, let me explain my day before I get into this. I'm going to show you how hard I work, and you guys need to support the big bad Imaxit football. Now I have to keep my kid until my wife comes in at 10. So I have to put her to bed 8 o'clock. I have to make her dinner right after I'm done with this stream. Yes, make my dinner as well, put her to bed, get everything ready, get some sleep in between to come back 12 o'clock, and then do post-match after, and then after get 1.5 hours sleep to get up 6:30. I can get up a little bit earlier tomorrow, so, and then leave out. So, and then come back after 12 or so to get some sleep. Alright, yes, so for just that, you should always know that man's out here working hard. Yes. 62 likes, that's how them are going. Okay, them are style the thing 30 minutes and we have 62 likes. That's not going good. We ain't the biggest show on planet Earth. 1,000 likes we should be getting. Anyways, let me move on. JD, you think the Japanese players were made in labs? I am telling you, man, their energy is not normal. I saw one of them run through Damian Lowe's legs when we were playing the tiny team, and they did slap us up just the same. On paper, only 3 teams are better: USA, Mexico, and Canada. All right, JD, I love y'all Jamaicans. But I hope Haiti wins so that Trinidad could hopefully play Costa Rica. I think if Trinidad wins, Jamaica can't test them. If Trinidad wins, Trinidad will be the first rated team. Period. Jamaica can't catch Trinidad if they can beat Curacao. So that is just Trinidad's job to go out and beat Curacao. Martin Baker, massive respect. Thanks for being here. My chance said Jamaica should compete with Canada for that top 3 spot. Timo said, JD, you think Jamaica is going to make a move for Greenwood? Yes, I don't think. I know that they are making the move for Greenwood. Greenwood has to sort out all things to get here. Alright, JD, quick question. Is Maggie a better 10 than Daniel Johnson? Absolutely not. That way. I showed you the other day. Cook is a 10 as well too, you know, as a winger. So why would they choose Cook as Cassio Pen when I don't even think Cook is a better 10 than Daniel Johnson? And he was the best player against Jamaica in the Grenada game. So let that answer your question that away. Only people in Jamaica would say those things, and they always make up those stories. That's why it's good to just watch international channels. Alright? Yes, because they are going to always tell us some madness. Period. Nicola Francis, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we are always burning the fire. Let me move on to what's going on, what we should expect. All right, yes. So these are the schedule for later. All right, these are the games that are important directly towards us. All right, yes, we are gonna stick right there. But just don't listen to them. Alright? Everybody born in Jamaica and play football better than everybody in this world. Them only need that opportunity. That's what I'm going to tell you. And they realize that education is the biggest part of football, which we don't have it in the country. So it's very hard for people to think like that, you know. Yo boy JD, JT look like him think so. JT not think what I want think, man. I mean, I have a bun out JT every day. I mean, him not gonna ever agree. Even when I bring 1,000 facts, him still not gonna agree. But I just saw them think, you know, so leave them alone there, man. JT, me know. JT, must get some Kool-Aid from from Maggie, you know. Yeah, stop this other people who work hard, yeah, man. Not saying Maggie no work hard, but unless he's just not talented as them, which I don't think he is talented as them, because talent is not what we explain talent is. You understand me? Yes. So anyways, let me pull up the big game. Let me start from right here. We're gonna talk about League A, Group B first. Alright? And we're taking calls. Let me put the call right here and you pin it. Alright? You can call in. And please, people, don't send me any scam messages. I am not looking any work. I don't want any work from none of you guys. Alright? 466. Yes, so don't text me about any false work and try to scam people and those stuffs. Alright? Yes, don't do that, because the next time you might receive a dissing. Alright? Yes. I'm trying to remain professional, but I will diss you if you try to call me on behalf of, outside the show. Alright? Yes. And try to scam my phone line. I will diss you. Alright? Yes. Anyways, let me move on. Yes, people. You have some dodgy people. Try to get my phone line up for people. Then I saw two phone numbers sending me the same message. I don't even know what it's saying. I don't even think they knew what they're saying. So I just called back the number to see if it was a scammer, a Jamaican scammer in England. Mistakenly texted me because they got a free number. Yes. But they hung up the call and texted me. So I just block them and report them to WhatsApp, so their lives can be misery, you know. Yes. Yes, them want to chop me euros, them, you know. Yes. All right. Blessings, Damian Garrison. How are you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. Yeah, man. I don't play with these people, you know. Yeah, man. They like people things. We don't have to work for it, man. Yeah, man. So they are gonna go to prison. Timo. Yes, man. Art of Love. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So this is how it sets now. Let me talk about the competition, because we have to always enlighten you as to what's at stake. So the two red dots are the relegation zones, because naturally we have 3 teams in the League A, but it was up to 6 based on the fact that we have 3 automatical qualifiers, 4 to be exact, which is United States, Mexico, Canada, which we just discussed, and then we add Costa Rica to it. All right, so now we have 12 teams jumbled up in 2 groups. All right, each team, because it's a Swiss system, each team plays 4 games apiece, and also play 1 team twice. So you still have 2 teams that you still don't face, and more likely you can't do anything about them. All right, yes, you can't do anything about them. So the teams that Jamaica never faced was Suriname and Cuba. All right, Jamaica played Honduras, defeated them 1-0, drew 2-2 with Haiti, and defeated Grenada 4-1. All right, so the team that we have the double up with, it is Haiti. All right, which is the highest rated team, and Jamaica was amongst one of the highest rated teams. So some people, included myself, would say that it's unfair for two of the highest rated teams playing each other twice. You understand me? But that's how it sets up. It makes for more entertainment. Yes, so the reason for this, mathematically, if it's a next draw right now, Haiti can still qualify. If Cuba draws with Honduras again, they finish on 6 points and maybe remained on 1 goal scored in the entire competition. Honduras would have gone on 5 points. Jamaica would have still won the group on 7. And Haiti would have finished second. So this is one of the only ways Haiti and Jamaica could have actually qualified. So Haiti has not been knocked out as yet, people. They can still qualify. but they would have to rely on others to get a draw, which is the Cuba Honduras game. Once it finishes in a draw and Haiti beats Jamaica, they would have qualified. So they are not going to drop their squad. They are not going to act like they don't want to win the game. So they are serving, this game for them serves two purposes. Suriname will be playing Grenada on their patch, which is a speedier patch and a much more cleaner, no bump up feel, so they can play at a higher intensity. So that would give the advantage to Suriname. So if Suriname does go on to win that game, they would have put themselves on 5 points. Right. They would put themselves on 5 points. 5 points would have knocked out Haiti if Haiti lose to Jamaica. They would have knocked out Haiti to League B. Alright? So all teams can drop out. All 5 teams can drop out to League B. Only Jamaica can't drop out to League B, and Jamaica qualified to the next round. But Jamaica can come second. They can come second. Alright? They can come second in the group. Alright, so it's a lot of things to play for in this group, period. Everything is up for grab. People fighting for their League A status, right? And people fighting to qualify, because all 3 teams behind Jamaica can qualify, and 2 teams can come first. So the Cuba Honduras game, they are looking to come first as well, especially Cuba. If they can finish on 8 points, that would push them up there. You get me? And Honduras know that if they win the game by 2 cleared goals and Jamaica fail to win, they are the ones that top in the group again. You understand me? So it's a lot of things up for grabs, people. Alright? A lot of things up for grab. So call in. Let me know your takes on the situation. Just call in the phone, people. 2 hours alone I'm doing. Call in the phone line, people. The phone line is right there. Once you're not a scammer, because I'm going to report you to whichever country you are in. Alright, yes. So what I want to ask you, who are the 2 you think will get relegated to League B, and who are the 2 teams you think will advance? Obviously, the good thing is Jamaica already qualified. But who are the next 2 teams you think will advance? Yeah, because people will rewatch this again. So who are the 2 teams we think will advance, people? For me, I'm going to wait till you guys answer, then I give my take. Alright? Who I think will advance, and who will finish first of the group, and who will finish second. Alright? Oh, I've missed a call. Right, damn. Okay. Sorry about that, people. Alright. This is an England number. People, please call me on WhatsApp. Good afternoon, Mr. Warren Webster. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, bless up, JD. Bless up, family. Thanks for all the well wishes. Losing a parent isn't the greatest thing. We're navigating the circumstances pretty well right now, and we're holding together as a family. But thanks to everybody in the chat. Thanks for the well wishes, and we're here hoping Jamaica can give me a win to cheer up the old boy. So yeah, so respect for your your outpouring of love, JD. Respect to you, man. Shows that you're definitely a genuine human being, and you really mean people well. So, anyways, back to the football thing. It's we really want to see all our players do well. We want to see all our players improve, and under no circumstances we should be using our football situation, our football national team, right, to escalate people if they don't deserve it. I strongly feel that the amount of talent and good talent that we have out there at home, maybe not so much at home, but there is talents at home. We need to enhance those talents,
Mm-hmm.
right? We need to build. We need to get these players up to the level, the world level, because as you said, look at the Canadian man and the way I see Japan, who will kick you up, boy, I said we still have a lot of work to do in our region, right? And the more quality we can get in our region is the better for us. Going to Copa is very important. So I hope the coach can reinforce that, to our players, how important playing in Copa, because that too will lift our standard, of play. So we can try competing with on the world stage. And this is where I want to see our team. Not only doing well in Concacaf, but doing well, winning a game or two, even not draw a big game like the women did on the World Cup, so we can, have some Jamaican pride out there.
Yeah.
But right now, let's not do the force right thing. Let Maggie, Whisper, and all these players develop. Let them go out there, play in leagues, prove that they can stand on their 2 feet, and don't get a free pass in our team. Anyways, JD, that's all I want to say,
All
because I
right.
know there's going to be a lot of people
Yeah, man. I've
wanna
already missed a
chime
few
in.
calls already so far, but they called me
Yeah,
direct, which I never really
yeah,
appreciate it, because it comes up as scam when people don't know you direct. Yeah. So that's why I told him to call
yeah.
from the
So so
WhatsApp.
so 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 keep up the good work, JD,
Yeah, man.
and keep bringing the facts, brother. When not delusional thing, when I deal with the cocoa juice thing, strictly facts we are deal with, strictly truths and rights we stand for, and who don't like it, if you go there, I mean, Puerto Rico, in a Discovery Bay down there is a nice beach.
Father
Anyway, so
Warren,
so
why you
anyway, so
tell him?
keep
All right, sir. Father Warren, big up yourself. All right, Father Warren said
yeah,
we should make a one skydive, but I won't. Continue.
yeah,
All right, big up, bossy, and as I said,
yeah, yeah, man.
condolences.
Yeah. Thanks again, man, and thanks to everybody in the chat to send out some well wishes there, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're working on it. It's gonna be a process, a long
Yeah.
time, because just a quick 2 minutes on my father. My father started working at age 14, and was one of the person who was instrumental in helping our family, kind of live out a systemic poverty. His dad died and he had to go to work early. When start working at public works in Jamaica, then after with Jamintel sent him to university in Barbados, Caville, where he got his degree. Came back, and when the merger happened at Jamintel and Telephone Company, he retired as VP in charge of human resources. So, and he has done a lot of good stuff, around the country, and traveled the world. So he lived a life. He
All
lived a
right.
great life. Anyways, the respect, JD.
All right,
All
bossy.
right, and
Yeah, man.
let's talk football, people.
All right. All right. Take
Bless
care,
up.
bossy. Yeah, man. All right. All right, so people call in the phone line. It's right pinned on top of the thing. Subscribe to the channel. Get the likes to 200 so we can keep on floating the thing. We have asked a question before. Let me hear what people have to say. Jeremy and Chambers, good morning to you. Hope all is well. Mr. United said this might sound unpopular, but JA really need to develop world class players. Most great players, if have choice, won't choose JA first. Alright, so that's what they're saying. And guys, there is a limitation on the call because we want to get in as much as possible. Alright, good afternoon, Mr. Ian Campbell. How are you doing, sir? Or is the Sunday
Good
Sunday
morning.
dinner going? You mash up the Sunday dinner already, or it's not ready? Or I'm just too far ahead of time?
Yeah, man, too far, come on, early, man. It's 7, it's Time was 7:49, man. Another lesson.
9 and already almost 3 o'clock.
7:49.
Jesus God.
7:49. 7:49 in the morning. 7:49.
They may have to respect on them for when you get up and call in and come in and always support the program. If it's that early. Wow.
Yeah, man. 7:49, man. Yeah, man. I get up already done with my morning walk. Just eat a while ago.
Okay.
And so calling, yeah.
Yeah.
So now on to the match today. You know, I wanted the team to play some good football today and come up with a victory.
Yeah.
And I wish the team yes. And I have a little starting lineup in my head that I would like to see start. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see.
I have not reached Twitter yet, but I'm gonna try to write it down. So when I do switch over, which I'm gonna switch over in around 20 minutes. All right. So I'm gonna write it down.
Okay. Yeah. So don't give my 11 yet.
You want to call back and give you 11 then? I have no problem.
Yeah. I'll give you 11.
Okay, all right. So give your take as to what's going on. We have a lot of things that we touched. The Americans, the Mexicans, the Canadians were in action, and they got slapped up by the big teams. Aside from Mexico,
How did
3-1 for Mexico.
Yeah,
No, 3-1 for United States. They lost to Germany, and Canada got battered 4-1, and Mexico won 2-0 over Ghana. But it was still a back and forth style game, you know.
Where did they play against Ghana?
Mexico game. Mexico home game.
Listen, if they had played a team probably like England or so, they have lost. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Concacaf, the region I don't think is getting stronger, to be honest, in comparison to other regions. I don't think it's growing, I agree, but other regions are growing faster than our region, in my opinion, because teams in Asia, they're also getting much better. Because I think even Saudi Arabia, we're gonna see a different Saudi team come next World Cup because they're bringing in such big names in their local league. You understand?
Yes.
So it's gonna advance the football upwards. So
and I saw them here. I saw them. I did a video on them 2 days ago. Versus Nigeria. They have a good tiki-taka metric. Their technical side is good, and Nigeria was the best set of forwards you can go up against because they had Boniface, Chukwueze, Osimhen, and I think Lookman as well to make up the 4 forwards with NDD and my boy there as well, Iwobi. So 2-2 in the end. They actually took the lead, but based on chances that created, Nigeria should have blown them out the water, you know, and Easywell scored 10, 8, 9 goals, you know, but they missed a lot of big chances. But the fact that they still stuck in the game and put up a fight, you know? Yeah. Yes, I like that about them.
You know the African teams are how they are. The African teams, they tend to morning. They tend not to score a lot of goals, essentially. You know, in this region, I think, Jamaica is a team, I think, that can propel the region, I think, forward. Because Jamaica have the most players overseas that they can actually choose from. You understand? Provided they want to play for the country. Because look around, there are so much brand name players that can play for Jamaica. You understand? And if Jamaica was to get all those players and they gel, it would propel the region. You understand?
Yeah.
And I am thinking, by all means, all efforts were made to try and naturalize players, and it is a collaborative effort between PICA, the RGD, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Federation and the Sports Ministry. Yeah, to come together, collaborate to get these players naturalized and convince them first of all to play for Jamaica, because there are several players that Jamaica are targeting, and if they come, the team is going to be better. And I think we should give Coach Halgrenson and John Wall time, because what they're doing, or what they're trying to do, I have never seen it be done before by any Jamaican coach.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they are looking at leaving the football in a state of betterment. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because they're looking at youth players, and they're looking at a few senior players. Because realize something, most of the players that they're looking at are young players, 20-year-old, 19-year-olds. So when they leave, Jamaica will still have a very strong core for the next eight or so years. You understand?
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
This is what they're doing.
but this is where I have to ask you a question, because even though you just said the way how Jamaica will be the top in the region is to recruit all of these ballers, but the direction I've heard people switching them out to now is to, because true you have the whispers them come out and their name get big and saying that they're going to Chelsea and stuff. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, because they put it as Chelsea first team, so that would have sold the narrative to say that the Jamaican talent pool is exceptional, which I don't think it is.
One second. One second. Whisper is exceptional.
No, I've not compared him. But no, man, me have a question, me to ask you. If you just let me land.
I'm agreeing with you. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
No, but me don't finish. Me don't finish, because remember, me not talk about Whisper or the talent in Jamaica. No, me talk about the vision of them people here. So all I'm saying is the man them around now. They keep on trying to force this narrative to say that the talent is here, so we should not be going anywhere. So you look at it as a difference, as in if a man from England play or a man from over Jamaica play, you think that it have to go the way how them a try put it, because I'm listening to them, and all them start twist them out because of the Whisper situation and also the Trevor Stewart situation. It's like they're trying to force feed something that does not come down to what you actually did, but just where you're from. So you believe that type of mentality will hold back what you are trying to say, because you said Jamaica can lead this group, lead this region. But I don't see what you're saying. I think it's going to always go a quota system wise, even with Mr. Algrim saying them.
All right. So listen, where I stand. Yes, Jamaica have talent. Every country have football talent. But the question is this: how do you harness that talent? Because if you don't have the proper coaching infrastructure in place, at some point the talent will regress. Because what will happen is that they will peak at schoolboy football level, Manning Cup, Dacosta Cup level. They'll peak right there. Right? And then when they go further, they are essentially regressing. Yeah. So for example, a Whisper is an exception because he's with Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler has exposed them to different levels of football by bringing him to different countries. You understand? So he's always getting that exposure constantly. So, and also he has not allowed to play in the local league. You understand? Which is also a compliment to Mr. Butler, in my opinion. Right?
Okay.
So, because the local league really needs to improve, because one, the coaching badges, the average coach in the local league don't have a Concacaf B license.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So, and let's say they need a UEFA BRA license then. You understand, to coach locally. Yeah. And then let's say the fields are improved, the players are being paid constantly, so they know that this is my job, football is my job. You understand? I have to go to do a 9 to 5. So I come to training, I'm going to work. You understand? So the mindset of the player should be different. So then it gets more professional. So if a player knows that, listen, is work I'm going to train, I'm going to work. You understand? Mindset will change and listen. So what they want, the person, many of them want, they want to cheat the system. You understand? They want to skip the development and say the players are a certain level, and they're not. They're not there.
Yeah.
You understand? The players are not there. Trevante Stewart, I think Stewart is a very determined young man, because I've watched him play for Sultano. Yeah, over Italy.
Yes.
He's a very determined young man. You understand?
Yes, I agree.
He's willing to put in the work. You know, some people that listen. Boy, this time I had but yes, sir. They watch the man them, they put in the work, and they learn fast. That's what Trevante Stewart is over there doing.
Or you listen to what I've said about the comparison, because remember at one point they were saying that the reason why the coach goes with Whisper have more upside than Trevante Stewart, and I said I think Trevante Stewart could go to Italy and play and be a success over Whisper in England, and the reason for that is he might not be as good full skill set as Whisper. That is true. But what he does possess is something that he cannot be taught. He's a big, strong, old-up player. So people can link off him. And I do believe that Salernitana with Diadem that use flair to execute space, he can push back defense line. And oh Lord, it's the same exact reason they put him on the field. So I don't think he has improved yet, but he had that skill set that I was telling people about from day one, and said put him in the national team even above Whisper, because I think what he offers, if Michail Antonio and those guys are missing, nobody else can do it. And see a team in Italy prove my point, what I was trying to say to people. So I think he has not improved as yet.
I think he has improved. I've seen him play.
Okay.
And I'm comparing that to when he was out here. And I think he has improved. He has improved leaps and bounds, because
I disagree. I disagree.
I think he's improved.
Ian, where I disagree, because I said the same thing about but the problem is, Ian, go back on my video. I said the same thing when nobody never listened to me. Me tell him, say, this man, because he was doing the same thing in the JPL, and remember, no matter who you're around, Ian, what certain skills, they can't be stopped. So I knew that he could have done that. The other thing, the technical ability, I have not seen that improved as yet. So that's why I said I disagree, because what he was doing, I knew that it would have been transcendent over leagues. That's why I said he could have played. I don't think he has the upside as in quality as Whisper. I never gave him that. But I know that he's determined, as what you said, and he has some skill sets that are elite in his own level, which is beautiful, because you have an elite skill set, even if you're not the full level of a player. So the guy can eat a food, and if he learns, as what you said, believe me, man. Don't be surprised if he learns, he surpassed Shamar Nicholson. Not trying to compare players. Not trying to compare players, but I'm just saying something right here.
Well, I think he's more clinical than Nicholson, right? In front of goal, he's more potent than Nicholson. So chances are he will surpass him, because I think he's a better finisher than Nicholson.
Okay. Fair
and
enough.
Also, another player to look at is Renaldo Cephas. Again, something that's important, JD, in sports or anything. Be determined and willing to learn. And he's another one, Cephas. The right mindset, the right attitude. You understand, towards learning and developing his craft. Karim Paris is another one, because Karim Paris too has been transcending his learning. You understand? So there are exceptions, but the thing is that we are talking about exceptions. It's not the norm for our players to matriculate to a higher level. You understand? It's not really the norm. So that we have exceptions currently, so we can't use them as reference points.
Yeah.
Because it's not a lot. Because we can count on one hand. Shamar Nicholson, we can't put Liam Bell in there. Liam Bell different. Shamar Nicholson is one. Then there's Karim Paris. Then there's Cephas. Now we have Stewart. And who else do we have?
Kingdom went overseas, but come back.
Kingdom, you can't put them in there. So you have like four or so players, or five at best. You understand? Because you can put the guy in there too. Norman Campbell. Norman Campbell is the one who has been playing well. Yeah. So, but 5 out of how much?
5 out of
Not
the
much
whole
less.
400 players that we have now professionally,
Yeah,
you know. So it shows you that it's not there, you know, as yet.
So the thing is that our football locally needs to develop. And then,
Agreed.
listen, what you'll find is that you'll find players, so the pathway for local players to get into the national team and stay in there is to perform above level in the JPL, get a contract overseas, Eastern Europe, etc. Go there, perform, then the coaching staff will see you.
Facts. Yeah, agreed.
Because yes, I do agree that the JPL, I have seen slight or marginal improvement in the JPL, because I'm comparing last time around that these boys played against the Caribbean opponents. Those teams were playing better than them but now they have improved.
Yes, that is true.
So I am seeing improvement.
I could add something to that, but I will give them the credit. Say they have improved. I do believe so. Obviously, we wanted the best to be there. We wanted the best to be there, but they are not. But what I've seen from them, I think that they have improved, especially Cavaliers. I think Cavaliers have improved. So we have to give Mr. Speed. Speed is credit, you know. So I think they have improved.
I'm going to make a comment. Well, a pronouncement that I may be booed for in the chat, but I believe that the Jamaican under-20 team is going to win the under-20 World Cup.
The Jamaican under-20 team will win under-20 World Cup?
I think so.
So, do you have a list of the Jamaican under-20 team? Just asking. You know the under-20 team? No? Like now, today?
I have a good idea of the pool of players, yes.
Of the pool of players?
Can't list them, but
they can't win under 20.
I have a good idea.
They can't win under 20 then. You know why? Because a repetition it comes with. They might do better than previous, but if you don't know the player them, it's going to be very hard for them to come together. Because if you don't know them, them don't know themselves as yet. Listen to Ian. Ian, 2 years, me I work on the same way how we approach football. Yeah.
What did I say a while ago? I said I know the pool of players.
Okay, but them don't know themselves. Because that means they are not training, Ian. So you can't win something if you're not training, Ian.
JD, when are they coming together, JD?
They should have been coming together. Ian, you want me to tell you 5 other teams will actually train right across the world in under 20s? Can you say win under 20 World Cup, you know? You say win under 20 World Cup. Mexico, more than 6 matches they have played already for under 20. They don't even know who them play. England played more than 4 matches. Them don't know who them play. You understand me? United States the same. Honduras, Costa Rica. We can go to maybe 20 teams that play under 20 matches before. Them don't know who them are playing in them group. So you can't say, Ian, me understand the respect where you have, where you think you're putting the player them together, but putting the player them and knowing, because remember we put players together in the national team, you know, and them do good, but them not reach their maximum potential.
Well, there are plans this time around to start much earlier. There are plans to start much earlier this time around.
Yeah, but it's still not early enough, Ian, because me just tell about team that play 5 games.
Well, it's better than starting when the tournament going to start.
Yes.
Because normally the norm is to start when the tournament going to start.
Ian, why never just move it to we are qualified for the World Cup? Why never just move it to that? Why have to go? We are going to win the World Cup. You know, couldn't say we are qualified the World Cup. You know, just watch under 20s and see man the Banfield, one team value $400 million US.
I'm speaking into being. I'm speaking into being.
All right, bossy.
I'm speaking into being.
I think if we come together closer, if we come together earlier, we have a good shot to qualify. That's what I would say. We have a good shot to qualify. But I have to be realistic. England have a Ross U20 team where if you put them together, they might try to win the Premier League. You hear what I just said, Big Boss? If you put England under 20 team together, they might look into win the Premier League. If you put the Spain under 20 team together, they are going to finish top 6 in the Spanish league, you know. So I am telling you, the winning the World Cup, take it out tight, but say we are gonna put like, when we see the team, me can revisit that because just go for England under 20 team, no? You know, Barstow just made the England under 20 team. I in a Chelsea team, he made a play now. Then he moved down to Sunderland, have a goal and have an assist and won a penalty in the second game. So these are world level players. So, I respect your take, Big Bad Ian, but I got to disagree. And I think most people disagree. But if you had said we are going to qualify, I would have took it with a grain of salt, but still kind of believe you.
Well, listen, that play you mentioned just a while ago, I'm not pity that things didn't work out because I wanted to play for Jamaica.
Yes, but that's how it go.
Yeah, so I go still. You want to play for Jamaica. It's not a lot of effort, but things didn't work itself out. But you know, bless them. You know, good look player. And JD, bless up here.
Yeah, man. Alright, we link up, big boss. We link up here. Alright, so that was the Big Bad Ian, people. Alright, so the discard is open, people. The discard is open. Let me drop the link again, and I will just take the calls them from the discard side. But you can still call in the phone. Yes, you can still call in the phone. Yeah. Ian gives some good takes. I do believe that Jamaica put it together. In our region, if we get the right quality, we can actually qualify. I believe so. It's going to be tough because United States team gets better. Mexico team, always very good. And this time they are coming to batter everybody. Everybody trying to get 6 from Mexico this time around. So those teams are going to push it to the limit. Alright, Damrep will come back, try to be even better. They went to the World Cup and they got a lot of batterings. You understand me? Showcase the level. So not just going to the World Cup we have to do, because remember Damrep beat us, and they look convincing doing that so as well. They beat us and deserve to beat us on the day, and they went to World Cup and get some flagging. Nigeria run miles around them. Italy, the same. Every team, Brazil, because I thought that was the group I went in, because I covered the entire tournament. So I think that's exactly how it goes. And they struggled, man. They struggled. Ascona and those guys played their heart out. They showed their quality, yes, but they were not on the same level. Guys, football has changed. 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds and 18-year-olds, they have big contract. Yeah, Mina and those guys, they're 16. You understand me? So these guys have super teams from 20 years old people. So I am not going to agree with Ian. But I would say that they should qualify, or at least put up a fight to qualify. That would seem more realistic, Yes. Ian said win the World Cup. Yes, U20 World Cup. Just had to tell Ian say U20 players Mike can finish in the top 4 in England. All of them put on one paper and put them in the actual World Premier League. You never may know. That is the quality that they do have. Lewis all under 18. Yeah, man. But I'm just telling Ian, just letting him know that it's going to be tough. Tactical manager, how you doing, man? If Jamaica does not qualify, it would be an embarrassment. Filippo, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yes, I have to be realistic. We are watching the teams. So, Filippo, what say you on how Berhalter's first game went? I thought that they got dominated, even though you guys scored early on. It looks like Nagelsmann's system was a challenge for the United States stopper to find out. So let me know what say you on that. I thought that it was a convincing win from Germany, and it could have been worse. Let me know, because you're watching the game. So let me know. Berhalter was harsh. And guys, that is tactical manager talking. And here he's still, it is not competitive. He can speak the truth without saying that you're fighting against your country. He talks the truth always. Big up yourself, tactical manager. How are you doing? We need to do something in the future if you're available, yeah? But I do agree, if Jamaica does not make the next round, or at least qualify for what you said, Copa America, I think that is an embarrassment based on the quality that we do have. But me watching the other teams, it's not going to be a given for Jamaica tactical. Alright. So we will do something in the future. my brother. Respect and thanks. We do have Jason. You can come in the Discord and let we finish up the rest of the show. Oh, we have Jason. We have T-Gat in. So, Pastor, how are you doing? T-Gat, how are you doing? T-Gat, go ahead. We will do Pastor second. Pastor second. Yes, so T-Gat, all of the points that we talked about, which one you wanted to touch? You wanted to touch the Ian point that Jamaica should win. Jamaica can win the U20 World Cup. You want to start with there, or you wanted to get into these Concacaf games, or you want to talk about the top 3 teams?
We don't jump into everything, everything we want to jump in.
All right.
Anyone, yeah,
No, it's no. I had laid out everything, so I expected you to tell me which one you wanted to talk about,
All right, me go jump in at the 80 game.
All right.
The youth game.
So you know what's on the line. 80 can qualify because 80 is on 3 points. Cuba and Honduras on 4 and 5. So if that game finish in a draw, let me it's not Tiga. Oh, let me explain. Let me explain, and then you talk after. 80 on 3 points. Honduras on 4, Cuba on 5. So if Cuba and Honduras should draw, and it's like a 1-1 or 0-0 draw, that would make Cuba scores only 2 goals, right? But they would still have a +1. If 80 should win, right? And go on 6 points, they would be only competing with Cuba. And because they've scored more goals, and obviously if they do win, it would have been, they would have gone on a +1, but +1 with scoring more goals. So all of those bets, aside from a 3-3 draw, favors 80 if they do beat Jamaica to qualify. So go ahead now, Bossy. Go ahead.
Yeah, which is true. Jamaica have to heavily against Haiti. Yeah, Jamaica have to lose heavily against. Yeah, that not gonna happen.
No.
2-1.
Big boss. No. You never listen to what me just said. If 80 win, Jamaica 1-0, and the game drew against Honduras, Cuba, 80 goes through. Because 80 scores more goals. They would have scored 4 goals, and Cuba would have scored 1 or 2 goals. That would not be good enough.
Yes, that is true. Yes, so they have a mathematical chance.
Yes,
but that's not going to happen.
All right.
They're not going to beat Jamaica.
All right. I never said they are. I never said they are going to beat us. I never said so, sir.
They're not. They're not going to beat Jamaica and stuff like. But who I want to see show up, who I want to really see show up in this game is Kieran Anderson. I want to see that look again. Yes, I want to see that young fella again. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, say, hey, JD, I'm going to tell you this at your program first. You know, say I had a dream. I don't know if I hit too late in the night. I may have and as a nightmare. You know, when Jamaica when they eat late at night, you dream foolish. But that dream that boy scored 3 goals today,
Oh, Kieran Anderson?
Hold on, JD. No.
T-Gat speaking. No. Hold on, T-Gat speaking. Chevron.
There's an echo. I'm not sure. It's not if nobody else has it.
Okay. No, people in the chat. Do you have an echo? I don't think so.
Yeah, the sound quality is the poorest I've heard it.
Yeah, the quality poor, man. It look like it's T-Gat.
Chevron. You said we have an echo. I am going to just ask the people inside. So we don't have the extra talking. Just let me solve it. All right? Finish your point, T-Gat.
I'm going to take up myself later. I'll come back in later.
All right, boss. All right, so the chat is all right. They say the chat is all right. All right, go ahead. The other person's talking. So Pastor and Chevron came in after Pastor, but Chevron still get the chance to go ahead of Pastor. All right?
My Pastor go on, man.
No, you go ahead of Pastor, please. Just listen to me and go ahead of Pastor. I'm begging you.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, so what me there say, Yeah, there's still an echo. Hold on, may I jump out and jump in?
Oh, it looks like it was you with the problem then. All right, no problem. So Siobhan, we will remove Siobhan and then Siobhan can return back. All right, yes. So Jason, gonna go ahead. Add your piece. Yes, so thanks very much, everyone. People, please do hit the like button. We have 250 people in the house and we have not passed 100 likes as yet. So let me go up to 200 likes at least. That we don't have to talk about that. And we can extend the show 20 minutes. 200 likes, we extend the show 20 minutes. We had 2 hours only. Alright? So 200 likes, we extend it to 20 minutes. So at the 2 hour mark, does not reach 200, I am not extending the show. So go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, big up JD, big up all the viewers and subscribers. Match day, feeling excited as usual. JD was just going through all the variables and what can happen and what might happen. T got very confidently said that won't happen, right? So, I think tonight's game, you're gonna see, like, if you think the game in Jamaica was a war, the one tonight is gonna be even crazier. Because Haiti not only playing to try to go through, but they also know that if they don't get any result, there's a chance they go down to League B.
And that's what I was trying to explain to T-Gat, but T-Gat don't even want me to talk.
Well, T-Gat is just wanting to know that Jamaica can't lose the game. Okay, that's all I want.
But I have never said they are going to. I never said they are going to.
No. JD, it don't even matter. You said if Suriname and Cuba, if Honduras and Cuba draw, then Haiti can't. Once you said that, I'm already thinking that you're saying Haiti going to win the game, So you don't have to say it. But anyway, I think that tonight's game, the addition of Antonio and Peru just turned up the level of the game. Prune was able to get a lot of opportunities in the first game. And I would like to think if Peru has similar opportunities, we're going to have to come up with some big saves because he's a lot more clinical than Prune in front of the goal. So, looking forward to it. I think Jamaica will soon have the upper hand. I think we have to remember that Haiti don't have a home game to play. They can't play the match at home. That advantage that you would normally have is not really there. I think if you probably went around in Trinidad, there's a lot of Jamaicans in Trinidad, so I would think tonight Jamaica might even have more fans in the stadium, but we shall see.
Okay, so you're saying that based on a lot of variables, it might go in Jamaica's favor, being that they don't have a home place to play in, which is Haiti. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so that's a good point.
I think any team in these games, that's the natural edge that you would get. The strength of your fans and your home fans.
But Jason, some would say that Jamaica's home games are home games for majority of the other teams, and being that most of the people from the other teams play on Jamaica pitch more than the Jamaicans playing for Jamaica. So what you would say of that then, because the familiarity is just not there for Jamaica team. So do we truly have any advantage in terms of field playing and home turf and them stuff there?
I think there's enough of a mixture on the team. Like, we have locally born players on the team as well, so they would be used to it. And then when you look at it, like, if I'm a player of a high quality and I come to play in Concacaf, I would say after the first maybe 2 or 3 games on one of those pitches, I would kind of be able to adapt in terms of just like, not to try certain things. So in other words, in the first game, Casey Palmer tried to do some turns that maybe he could have done at Coventry Stadium, but it wasn't coming off because the ball bum up on him, kick off him knee. And in the second game, he was playing a lot simpler. He wasn't trying to do so many fancy things. I think if you can adapt your game, yes, it limits you, but you won't be trying things that won't come off on that.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, so we're gonna make Chevron and my boy go so we can get into some breaking down so we can finish on the extra 20 minutes if the PPM reach 200, that is, but we can still finish on 2 hours as well too. Yes, we have to prepare ourselves for those things. So we're gonna come back to you, Jason, right after, yeah. So let me just give Chevron. So Chevron, go ahead. Hopefully your echo problem fix.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you well. We were hearing you well from day one. Never had a problem. Big bad sound. HD quality.
No, it wasn't an odd issue for me. I mean, not hearing you. I was hearing you. It's just that there was an echo. There still is, but
there still is an echo.
You guys are not hearing it.
Jesus
so I guess it's just
God.
my headphone.
Let me pull up all my technology and see if you're actually right. No, you're not right. Hey, Jason, no, you're not right. Yes, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead, Chevron.
Yeah. So for today's game, awaiting today's lineup to be honest. I want to see what the coach puts out. I know this game will be our most challenging because as I think as JC alluded to it can be basically a relegation battle for Haiti today. They can still be relegated, so I know that they will come out full strength. I know we may have the advantage seeing that Haiti is not really at home, but there's also a disadvantage because majority of our players, they're used to playing on smooth surfaces, and the field in Trinidad, it was recently played on, so along with the poor pitch condition in general, the fact that the field was played on, it could be a bit more deteriorated as well. So it's interesting to see what the coach sends out today. But pertaining to our prediction, I do expect us to win. I think we do have enough power to push us over the line, but I do expect a more closer game than the Grenada match.
All right. We want to add this in as well. The coach gave his reasons as to why he picks those sets of players them, and he was trying to lead towards to say that those were the best set of players them available to be picked. I just brought it back because we talked on it yesterday, so I wanted to hear what people had to say on that. I kind of disagree. I think only Ming out of that would be the best player to be picked out of that. I don't think the other two are the best. I think King is more recognized around the facilities to the national team, but I would not select him to say he was one of the best. So I don't know. I think when he says these things, these are the things that people don't believe him for, because other people watching the leagues and know that other people were actually playing better than them. So I don't agree. I think
JD, what did he say? I'm sorry, I missed what.
No, he said those were the best players. That's why he picked them. You get me? So unless he's getting stats on King and in Iceland, you understand me? Which I went back to get the games, you know. Love the fact that my viewers them watch games and have record things just for you to prove points, you know. And I think he's okay, you know. It's just maybe leader them over Hype King, but I think King is not on that level that people thinks, you know. I don't think so. I think Ming is actually better than King. I have said it a while ago. From the CCCC game, and I think no. I've confirmed it because I saw him play against numerous oppositions, and I tend to believe that his reading of the game, his footballing IQ might be higher, you know, and his energetic style of play is actually better. And his passing is not bad, which is the only thing people would have given King to say that he's a good passer. He's also a good passer. So if you use the three levels of football to evaluate our player is good, and he's already good in 2 over the next one, and then the next one you cannot definitively state that he's a better passer, I think I would say I would pick Ming over King. Yeah, that's my take still. Yes, so you guys can go and watch the interview for yourself. That is a the pre-match. You can go and watch it for yourself. I wanted to bring it up, but yeah, watch it and then you come back and give it.
JD, in that same pre-match, didn't he mention that he was pleased with the pitch conditions in Trinidad?
It's the same one from yesterday. You never listened to it. Are you listening to it?
Yes, I missed the part about well the audio wasn't so great, so I didn't hear it like
Yeah,
so
turn
clear.
turn it
But
up louder. Put an
I
earpiece
could have
in. Yeah.
I could have swore that he said something. He mentioned the pitch condition in Trinidad being okay, like he was kind of pleased with it.
Yes, he's okay with the pitch condition, but I don't think he talked over the top to say that it's okay
Well,
because that.
he has never mentioned the pitch unless he was saying that it's poor. So this time for him to say the pitch is okay, I thought it meant something.
Yeah, that means it was better than the next pitch that they played on.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, but I do disagree as to him saying the best players, and because the midfielder, I don't think this player is as good as what people saying. You know, the Anglin guy. I'm very sorry. I don't put him up there as none of the talented Jamaican players. Them I have even in the CSC games. I have 3 other different deeper line midfielders that I would have picked ahead of him. In one team, not Jamaica, in one team that he was in. So I'm very surprised that he gets called up for the national team. Very surprised. I think it was based on because they had camps and they called in these guys in camps. That's what I believe.
Yes, those 3 guys were in local camp. He even mentioned they did a defensive camp, like just the defenders, and maybe Anglin as a CDM was brought into that camp as well. And I think it has something to do with just continuity with those that he worked with.
Yeah, man, I think that's it. That's a problem right there. S Technique, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mr. J said 3 goals and an assist in 3 games for Bonisha. Yes, she started off on the bench for a few of the games. Don't know if she was coming back from an injury that we heard about. Yeah, but she she pushed on.
Yeah.
So big up. JD, what you say? If Anglin gets another contract abroad, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It tells me that a lot of other kids can get a contract abroad. Eddie Guna, that's all I'm saying. Because I'm watching games, I'm just telling you who is by clear better players, and I'm saying that you have better players in that same position than him. So that's all I'm saying, Eddie. I am not saying the player can't get a contract abroad. A lot of bad players get contracts abroad. You get me? But I'm just saying I don't see the hype over this player. When we had others that were better there, they're all in Jamaica. They're Jamaican players, Jamaican-born players. So me saying that I saw better players in the same squad, it's just my take because I was watching the game. Remember, he cost Jamaica as well, in a way lower level. You understand me? Yes. So all I'm saying is they should have given other persons opportunity, but it's okay. That one passed and gone. Let me move on because we don't have much time. But I'm just giving my take on that because we said we were going to return back with it. So let me move into how we can get the result in this game. Where is the areas? Because we want when the game finishes, we can go back and say we are directly connected the points then. So we have watched the 80 team before, saw their patterns of play. And we saw them against Suriname as well. So we realized that they can be a fluid system. You get me? So what approach would you take, each one of the persons them speaking, to get some success? We're going to start with the pastor because we never brought him in at any point. So sorry about the pastor. Maybe I took over the wrong space of the show. I never bring him in. So pastor, start with you. How would you approach this game? And you can introduce yourself as well.
Imaxit family. I would want to start from the premise that we have 2 or 3 glaring disadvantages going into the game. One, I've said it on several occasions that Jamaica is the only team in the only unit in the competition that is not a team yet. So that's one disadvantage. 2, it doesn't matter where Jamaica plays, we don't have hometown advantage or home ground advantage. And 3, because of the intrusion of the JFF,
Jesus
the
Christ.
coach has consistently have to be now lying to the fans to cover for decisions that he's the one tasked with the responsibility to put out. And I'm going to say it with the understanding that the coach watches these programs. He needs to make a decision. And no matter what that decision turn out to be, stand by that decision. He will not gain anything by lying to the fans, no matter who he protect. Then, in terms of this game, I think if we're going to play Haiti and expect a positive result, we will need to play our best possible team. So that means DJ and Anderson in the midfield with Bobby Reid ahead of them, with Michail Antonio, with Shamar Nicholson, with Gray up there. And I don't think he should shuffle his defense line, excepting for the fact that since we lose Gray at right back, start with Lambakisa and task Latibodier to be the support staff. In goal, I wouldn't change weight, but for those who would probably go with the senior man in Andrew Blake, I would not fight them. So that would be my take.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Pastor. Siobhan, what you saw from the Haiti game, and I don't know if you watched the Suriname game. What would you change based on what you saw from Haiti in order to get a victory? So before you go, Eddie Guna, we have qualified, but we can still face United States, Mexico, and anybody because we can still come second. You understand me? We still can come second. So this resting of players, rotating, don't take this thing serious. Nothing like that is possible. You're going in this game with equal situation. The only thing Jamaica knows that they have qualified. Because if they go and face one of the bigger teams, they are going to be the significant underdog. And more likely it's not going to turn out good for Jamaica. And then they have to face a maybe tougher team again that went up next. So they might have to face Panama and also United States. So you have to be careful how we word thing. You know? This is the way you join it. No problem. I'm just giving you the facts. So nothing is penned more than Jamaica have a next round date. You have to go out and get the first spot as to what the coach said. Because the coach explained to you in the press conference, said we have to win the game. Yeah, Eddie, you say you know the facts, but you still tell me, say, Jamaica gone through the next round and... No, that don't work. Because I know you will be creating videos saying that we have a slim chance if we play in United States or Mexico. So, and then now the second game will become harder because the second game might be a Panama because Trinidad doing well. So it might be a Panama versus Jamaica for one of the next spots and you only have 2 chances. But really and truly, if you have to face one of the top 2 teams, you only have 1 chance, you know. I'm being honest here, you know. You only have 1 chance and 5%. That's what I'm telling you. You know, so for me, my approach is different. If I can avoid United States and Mexico, I am avoiding them. Period. I'm going out to beat Haiti at all costs. You get me? That is my take. Go ahead, Siobhan. Go ahead. I just had to give Eddie my take as to how I look at things and what I would have done.
All right. So for me, I think based on the previous game, I think Kira, even though it wasn't a full game, I think based on the game that he came on and played, you saw his intentions. I think he's one of the first changes I would implement in the starting lineup, to be honest. The back line, I think for confidence-wise, I wouldn't touch the centre backs. I think Hector and Bernard I would still keep Dujuan, Bernard, and Hector. The right back, seeing that Gray is out. You hear me?
Yeah, man, go ahead. It looked like Eddie came in, so
yeah.
you just finish speaking and then Eddie can come in after. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I would, for the right back, I honestly would put Latibo there. I would put Latibo there. Gray. Gray. What Gray has showed me is that Greg Lee, I should say, not Gray. Greg Lee. Sorry. I think he looked a bit out of it defensively. With most attacks didn't really come down his side still, but at the times when the attacks came down his side, I think he was a bit overworked, and he showed some weakness there. So I'm still a bit tentative as to who I would choose on the left side. No, but the only main changes I would actually make though is I would start Anderson in the midfield and Johnson.
Okay, so you would include Bailey back in this team because remember Bailey is available, you know. So we have to ask about it.
To me, Bailey looks injured.
All right.
Don't care what nobody wants to say. Even in the photos that they posted in training yesterday.
Yes, but you're talking. Siobhan, you're talking and I'm fixing things. So what system you go with? The same four across. That's what you wanted, right?
All right, for my team, I wouldn't have two strikers. I don't think we need two strikers, to be honest.
Yeah, we never had two strikers then because Romaro Williams was not playing as a striker. You know? He was playing as a central forward, like lower to touch to the attacking midfielder. But I think he never played the attacking midfielder to the instruction that the coach wanted.
When I said that, I wouldn't. All right, but my preferred team has always been a 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
That's always been my preferred.
So
team.
you push up the wingers them higher and then get an actual attacking midfielder in. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And for me, the attacking midfielder, I think I would put Bobby there. To be honest.
Okay. And then
I would put Bobby Reid.
Bailey starts for you.
Wing. No, Mr. Daly is not starting for me.
Okay, so then who you're going to put in? Because you put Bobby Reid at attacking midfielder, Daniel Johnson and Anderson deeper.
Gray.
Gray.
No.
You have Gray on one side, Antonio up front, but he's still shot. Whisper. Okay, so now that if you say, man.
I would start Whisper. Whisper on the right hand side.
You did a whisper. You're whispering when you said whisper, alright? Whisper Richards.
No, have some other issues in everything.
No, man, I drew, it's just...
Remember, me to tell you, saying, I was one of the persons I was surprised when Whisper wasn't initially selected, so I would start Whisper over there. With
okay. No, man.
Again, the only reason
Siobhan, I was just joking. Siobhan, I was just joking. Siobhan, I was just joking when I made that thing. I was just joking, man. That's all. I just said, just run a joke.
For Bailey, the reason why I'm not starting Bailey is he looks a bit injured. He wasn't running well. And the fact that I still saw the bandage on his leg and his knee. With his injury record, I don't want to be a situation where even if he does come play for us now, when he goes back to Aston Villa, he may have picked up something that could rule him out even longer. So I'd prefer him not start and then you put him on if it's necessary, to be honest.
Okay. All right, so people, this is Siobhan's team. Let me know your thoughts, but I've just gotten a call with Big Bad Neil on the phone, so I can't take long. People, as what we said, 200 likes. We are up to almost 300 people in the chat, and we said 200 likes, close to the 2-hour mark. So let me check if we get the 200 likes, and then we'll advance. We'll push the show. Subscribe to the show, get us closer to the 9,000 mark. We're still 700 away from 9,000, maybe less than 700, but you know what I mean. Just hit the damn like button. Ask your husband, your side piece, your lady, your side lady, your cousin, auntie, just anybody, just find some phone and press subscribe. That's all I'm telling you. Alright? Yes. So go ahead, Big Bad Neil. How are you doing? Because the boss does name a team, you know. Hope you're seeing the team on the screen. So Siobhan supposed to be able to hear you. So what you have to say to Siobhan team and then give your take after.
Chevron team nice man, but me see my try sneak in with Pan undercover. And the man me not come to the NBA this man now with. Me just come to talk football.
Okay.
So what me I say, me disagree with Pastor about the disadvantage. I think Haiti come in at more of a disadvantage than Jamaica because Haiti have to win. Even though Jamaica would have want to win still, but Haiti come in more of a disadvantage in this match because I think they're in a precarious position. You understand? I would have want Cuba qualify still, but me take Cuba, but me mind tell me Honduras are going to beat them. You understand?
Yeah.
Even though the last match Honduras played against Grenada, 4-0 at the yard, but to me still, we believe Jamaica can take this one.
All right. All right.
Understand? But they just have to play smart. Because last time, they came in low.
Yeah, your audio went down. Your audio went down.
Yeah, I wonder if you hear me better now.
Yeah, we're here, you know. So Neil, why you not coming out the discard? Or you don't have the time.
Alright, I'm coming out this.
Alright, so Neil will come in the discard. Yeah, because Siobhan maybe have a response back for you, you know? Yeah, alright.
Yeah, Siobhan, you have to sneak him, man. I'm a sneaky.
He might hear you. He might hear you, you know? Alright. Alright, Siobhan. Neil coming to fight with you. Alright, so anyone inside the discard wanted to chop up Siobhan's team? Jason Gune, have anything to say about Siobhan's team? The people in the chat gave it a 8.
Yeah.
I hate El Granero gave it a 7.
6,
5 and 6. Juras gave it a 5. Fanamina gave it a 6. So people, what you have against Siobhan's team? Let me know what you have against Siobhan's team. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
I like the 6. I like the 4-2-3-1. I think this is the best system we could use right now. But I would make a few changes. Bobby Reid would go to the wing, and I would have let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna start back Romario. Watch the game, and
you okay?
I think
okay.
I like how you were playing in that role right
because
there.
I thought you were coming. That's all. Alright, I will come soon. Yeah, go ahead, Jason. Sorry about that. I'm talking to my little kid.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Big up Gemma. So yeah, Bobby Reid on the wing and Romario Williams behind Antonio.
Okay, so Bobby Reid on the wing, you would have worked with, and Whisper would have come out of your team, and then you would have put in Romario Williams. So let we add Williams is already in the system, so let we just take out Whisper and put in Williams. And the reason for Williams inclusion, because we don't want people to say that you just put him in. So, what you saw from him.
So my reason is just form. When a player is playing well and doing the job, there's no reason not to play him again. So just purely based on form, I'm starting Romario Williams, and it seemed like he has more in his locker than I was giving him credit for. I thought he was more of a poacher, goal scorer type of player, but he looks comfortable in the pocket as well. So if he's playing well, he's doing the job, put him back on the field.
All right. Fair enough. Umza said, Imaxit football. Do you think people have an argument? If Romario is being called up, does Maggie deserve a call up as well? But Romario Williams is performing better than Maggie, and we had a problem with inclusion, like strikers and supporting strikers before the call up. So if we had Casey Palmer, maybe he wouldn't have actually come in. You understand me? Yes. So if we had all of our players, he wouldn't be one of the persons on it. But he was performing better than Maggie, and he's one of the club's main player. I don't necessarily get the vibes that Maggie is one of the club's main player. You get me? So if you took him in, I don't think it says that Maggie should be in the team. It only says that we can bring in players from even the USL, which we knew that from before, because we brought in Speedy, we brought in Lambert, they were all playing in the USL. You understand me? But if we have better to choose from, we're going to just choose the better. You understand me? Yes. Shined, are you seeing me in the discard? I have to look for you. I have to look for you. But if you come in the discard, we would be able to see you. Oh, they said Eddie Vision. So Eddie Vision, look over the side part. You're going to see Labby and all of those things. Just come straight in the post match. You're going to see everyone. Jason Guna, Preacher, Range Dunn, and Tennessee. Yes, yes. So that is my answer towards Maggie, because the facts prove that we could have picked Romario Williams because he coming in the team, you know. And me and Brandon had a conversation. I said I have no problem putting Romario Williams in the team, but if I have to choose between Romario Williams and a next player coming from a higher level, I would have chose those guys. You get me? So that's all. But I think he added something always, and what I saw from him, he's proving that his inclusion is good. What I said, I would have given the coach credit to bring him in. So that's what the only credit I would have given, it is to the coach. You know, not to say Maggie should make the team based on what we saw from them. What about Speedy making the team over Maggie? I think that would have been a much more sensible choice based on where he plays. You understand me? But I would.
Based on where he plays on the park, yeah.
Yes.
On where he plays on the park. I know people hate Speedy, but
yes,
he's still playing the same way he's playing. Or when we used to call him, he don't drop off at all. He's playing well for the same team as Romario. So
yes, so I am not calling for Speedy. You know, don't get me wrong. People, don't get me wrong. I'm not calling for Speedy. I'm just saying based on how the coach plays and the availability of players, where Maggie is going to get a game. Nowhere. You understand me? Because you have Bobby Reid playing in his position. You have Daniel Johnson for his position. You have Leon Bailey, Gray, Whisper, Antonio, Shamar. They are all fun, and then the same Williams that he's playing better. That's playing better than him at his own club. So you have like 7 to 8 players that are better players than him in the same position. So for me, that is an all-time no-no based on just the facts. That's the reason, you know. So I hope we have answered that. All right. So let me move on because we are running out of time. Thanks everyone for coming up. We already have 300 in the chat so far. Massive respect to everyone. Yes. So let's bring in Tennessee back to the conversation and Pastor back to the conversation. So Tennessee, add your take. So for you, Tennessee, what on the field we need to fix up in order to win this? What you would want we to change as a playing style? What we can work on to do something better from what we did in the 80 game, the first 80 game? All right, Tennessee, look like he's not hearing me. Alright, Eddie Vision in the house now. Jason in the house. Eddie Vision, go ahead, Eddie Vision. How are you doing?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Boy,
everybody hear me?
Yes, man, we're hearing you. You have the biggest sound. What's going on with the sound system? Sound clear.
Big up everybody. What I was saying during JD, I understand that we already qualify, right? But I think the players, in terms of intensity, knowing that we have already qualified, we might not get the best performance. You understand what I'm saying? I want us to win, you know. But obviously, I want to avoid the bigger teams in the next round. So that's me and you pretty much I said the same thing.
So you're saying that the quality of the players then will just drop because they have qualified? That's what I think?
Mindset. You know, when you already qualify, you're not going to go out as hard. You know, I think the levels might drop.
Okay. But knowing that you can still play United States, Mexico, if you don't win the group, and that's a strong possibility because even if Jamaica draw and Cuba win.
Cuba playing?
Cuba playing Honduras. So it's just, and if Honduras win and Jamaica loses, let me pull up the goal difference because remember Honduras just conceded 1 goal in. Jamaica's conceded 3 goals. So even though Jamaica had scored, let me give you the exact number of goals they scored. Jamaica scored 7 goals. Right, but conceded 3, so they are on a +4. Honduras is on a actual +3 also. So if Honduras scored 2 goals, and Jamaica lose even 1-0, Honduras qualify on the top. And if Cuba wins, Cuba just flat out and Jamaica loses, Cuba just go above Jamaica naturally. You understand me? So and once you're in the second bracket now, you're not fighting for Canada or Costa Rica, you know. You're fighting to play Mexico or United States, you know. That's how they do it, you know. You understand me? So that's what we're saying. That's how they set it up.
What? I say a draw in this one, sir. I say a draw.
A draw?
We'll get the win.
Why? What you saw from our team to say, well, we can't beat them?
Yes, and the last performance at home. I think Haiti is very good defensively.
Okay.
So even though I think I disagree with Pastor in terms of the advantage home, I think we have a lot of fans in Trinidad. I think the Trini fans will be supporting the Jamaicans on the day. I just say a draw still. I think we'll find it difficult to break them down. So that's my issue with the team. And I don't know, with the inclusion of Michail Antonio, it might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's the X factor. Michail Antonio is the X factor.
But you are calculating that because they're going to put in their next two big forwards and also the right back. You think that Michail Antonio will add something, but they will add way more things to their pieces.
That we didn't offer in the first game.
And we lose Ethan Pinnock and KC Palmer. Okay, so I could see where you're coming from. That makes sense. But I still believe that what Michail Antonio offers. Please, who is that in the background? Yes, you have to mute your mic. Mute your mic. We are getting some background noise. So, yeah, but all I'm saying is, I still believe that the space that Michail Antonio creates for the attacking midfielders, it is second to none in the world, you know. So I still do believe that even though AD adds so much pieces, just that problem when Michail Antonio adds, I think maybe they will find a little bit more trouble with it. So I think Jamaica has a little bit higher chance than what they had to win the first game than this one. That's what I am saying, Eddie. So that's why I still had that hope that Jamaica could win the game.
It's a little bit of give and take, you know, because we're losing Ethan Pinnock and his height at the back there. But then we're gaining Michail Antonio and his characteristics, hold up play, you know, and the power. And definitely he'll be getting a lot of attention. So 2-3 players will be on Michail Antonio.
Yeah. All right. I understand where Eddie coming from, and I do agree that it's going to be those fine margins, and because they are adding so much more players to their team, and we are losing so much more better players. You understand me? And they are adding actual better players than what they faced us with the first time. So that could prove a little bit challenging. So I think we are going to get some moments tonight where in which it looks like we are going to be coming second and we are going to be coming first, you know, because I think all games playing at the same time. Am I correct? I think all games playing at the same time. For everybody can't cheat it or something of that sort. So I think we're going to get the table changing up.
Every game at the same time.
Yes, so with every game playing at the same time, half time, people will be sweating. I do agree with Eddie right there. People will be sweating at some point. Big up yourself, Travis. Massive respect. So we have T-Gat came back in, and then Tennessee, get back in the groove now. We have 30 more minutes in it, so I want everyone to get a piece. Yeah. So chop it up now. What you have to say with Eddie, because Eddie showed a different side, as to say that
I kind of disagree with the draw. I think Jamaica can win this match because in the last match, I see Suriname get some chance where, even though Haiti get a lot of chance in the match, I see Suriname get some chance where they should have scored. But
Tennessee, remember now, Suriname can. But Tennessee, you have to look at it. Suriname plays football better than Jamaica, so it's based off their playing style. So you don't think it's based off their playing style why they got those opportunities, and not necessarily anybody can get the opportunity.
In some cases, but I didn't think Suriname play the way how Suriname play against Haiti the other night. Cause I think Haiti kind of was overrunning Suriname at some point in the match. But I think Suriname got chances, like, on the fly.
Okay.
But me personally, I think Jamaica should have come out and play a counter-attacking game because Haiti have to win the match. I make Haiti come out and play.
Okay, counter-attacking.
Michail Antonio and the man upstairs and the man up top with the speed and thing and the strength, I think Jamaica can win this match.
All right, so counter-attacking, you're going with. All right, nice. Who agree with the counter-attacking style, because a lot of people said that they don't like, we have so much big ballers, why are we on the back foot? So should we show Haiti that respect to go on the back foot, and knowing that we have the advantage already on numerous fronts, and try and pick them off? I don't know who wants to come in back. T-Gat, get back involved. What say you, T-Gat, on that? All right, because Tennessee brought some good points. So let me tackle Tennessee points.
Yes, I like the points that everybody go and take it down. Understand? But as I was saying before, I don't know if you play these games. I had a dream that this boy came on. Anderson scored 3 goals today.
3 goals from Kira Anderson?
Yeah, man, 3 goals. Man, I tell you, I don't know what. I'm just fascinated with this player. You understand? I think I'm expecting this player a lot from this player. He scored 3 goals.
All right. So
Antonio, I think it's really, really a plus because Michail attacked 2 to 3 players. And if you attack 2 to 3 players, you understand, Damaya can work. Or if I don't know if Lembele is going to start because he's kind of injured. But Bobby can work. You understand? I would say start Daniel Jackson. You understand? So these players can work.
Okay.
So that's just my little take. 3 goals from Kemar.
Hold on. Yeah, talk about 2 or 3 goals in a T-Gat. You said 3 goals from Anderson and 3 goals from who else again? Before you run away.
Anderson.
Just Anderson alone score all 3 goals. Jesus God.
Anderson scoring our team.
Eddie, you have to talk to your virgin. Oh, you see it going. 3 goals from Anderson alone? Eddie, you have to come back here and then we make the rest of the panelists them touch it. So the man said get a dream, so we can't fight against the man dream. The man says that 3 goals Anderson get in. Alright, so Eddie, what you have to say on that? Because the man I don't know. Alright, so
T-Gat. What kind of dream that, brother? There's no way.
Hold on, Carla. Hold on. Let this card finish first and then I get in. Just hold on a minute. Go ahead, Eddie. Finish and then we bring in the caller.
No, I'm saying I don't think that's likely. He came on a good cameo against Grenada. I don't believe did he get the most of a shot?
Yes, he got the shot off, and if he had went down, he would have gotten the penalty because he drove from deep in the back, deep down, beat 3 players, quality beaten, and get inside the box, but never went down because obviously he's a strong player, which I had told people that I don't think, and him tell people that the region is going to be alright in it. So now we see him in real life. He does not look small as to what people was trying to say. He is big. So yes, so that was the situation. Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah, man, but wishful thinking from my friend. I don't think Jamaica will do well to score 2 goals in this game. Much less 3 from 1 player.
Okay.
What I mean?
All right.
But if the goals come in, I'm looking for the goals from Antonio.
All right.
Or even Romario Williams, because Romario is having a good patch right now.
And nothing from the poster boy? Big bad Damar Gray I'm talking. Yeah, man, of course I agree me talk. So when you ask if I agree me talk.
No, just a check. What Gray? I think Gray, boy, he might sound controversial, but I think him. You don't think we are overwork him?
Yeah, but we don't need the players them. Now. That's how we extend call them. Why we never keep bring Cephas? If we are overwork the man.
Yeah, not overwork him. Yeah, Cephas would be a nice replacement probably after 60 minutes. As we don't want him to pick up an injury in a JD.
Okay. So people agree. You agree? So you think that we are overwork Damari Gray, or we are being too over reliant on him? I think that's what Eddie want to say, because every time when to want somebody to bail us out, agree we turn onto. So I think Eddie have a point. We are going to discuss that right after. Let me just take this call right now. So caller, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you and the family.
Yeah, man, everything 50-50.
Everything 50-50. Okay,
yeah, man,
sorry to hear that.
Another game here, I would go in a like a back five.
Back five,
you see easy back.
Back five. All right.
Yeah, man. I would go hard pan 80. I would make 80 play the ball game.
Yeah.
Test them. Make them kind of bounce. Them still have that fear they over we, them know so we can bounce the ball already. They know that already, so we can pass around the ball. So what the strategy we would I use?
Yeah.
I want to see the coach do. Back three, second, wait, we use Gray.
But yes, you say some stuff, So we want you to tell we, because as you're talking, we're putting it into action. So who are those individuals?
Alright, the back, you have most of the defender them already. Right?
Yes.
Like use
Joel.
Bernard.
Yeah.
So maybe low, but you see low give the 2 goal them. But now I use Hector, Bernard and Joel around here.
Alright, Hector, Joel, alright, and then Greg Lee on one side?
Yeah, no. Would use Greg Lee.
Yeah. Who you would have gone for?
Would have carry up, push up, I use Bailey right there, so the wing, left wing. On the left side.
So you want a 3 at the back, but you don't want to use a 5 at the 5. You want a 3, but you want a 4 in midfield. So you want to use right and left midfielders.
Yeah.
All right. So you use Leon Bailey where Greg Lee is. All right. So let's put in Leon Bailey on the left hand side. Good Lord. Tony, I'll go down to Leon Bailey before Aston Villa return. But
remember, we are sit back and easy,
Mm-hmm.
In other game, I would use Bowser as well,
Yeah, man, but we're waiting for who in a midfield? Who are the next 2 in midfield? Because we're waiting for change amount for you.
Would I use K-Rai?
K-Rai Anderson is in, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who was there in the midfield? Who are the 2 new them forward in the midfield?
You had Daniel Johnson and K-Rai Anderson in, but you still had our boy as a defensive central that you could add, and you have Phillips that you could add in midfield as well.
No, Phillips can't manage it.
Okay, so Phillips is out. So only person you have now is my boy there for defensive central. Lambert.
Kyle Ming.
So Kyle Ming.
Lambert. Yeah, Kyle Ming.
Yeah, what about Kyle Ming? What you do with him?
Would I use him over Bobby?
Over Bobby and
put Kyle Ming there.
Okay, so Kyle Ming would have come in for Bobby. Alright, so let me put in Kyle Ming as one of the defenders them. Other defender. Kyle Ming. Alright, and then we will add Kyle Ming for Bobby Reid right here as a right midfielder. Alright, yes. And then your front 3 would have looked now.
Take out Antonio and put Bowser.
So Bowser, Anderson, alright, so let me add a next striker in. Alright, Shamar. Alright, so Shamar would be the striker. So Antonio out. Shamar in as a striker right here. What you said? What you want Gray to do now? As an attacking midfielder, you want Gray to be?
Attacking midfielder. Hold on, but the video late still, you know. Come on now, watch it exactly. Yeah, man, put Gray at the attacking midfielder.
Alright, so Gray as attacking midfielder. And then you're going to use 2 strikers up front, or you're using 2 attacking midfielders behind the 1 striker?
2 striker up front.
Alright, so Gray as attacking midfielder, yes. And Shamar as the left striker. And who was the right striker? You still have a player left.
Williams, man, Williams.
So Shamar and Williams you're going back for. Alright. So to explain how you would want it work, so people could know. Alright, I'm going to put it up on the screen. So this is from the column.
Remember, you know, we are sit back and easy. We have a back three, barely have a burst of speed. But I really follow the comments. May I see some foolishness in the comments.
No man, just say a piece to call man, because the panelists them are gonna chop up the squad after.
Barely have a burst of speed in him and him can square some ball from there. Barely would get no bag of work. Barely would have just sit back, would want him up front. All Barely gotta do, switch the ball in regular and would kind of isolate him in a way over there. So when him get the ball him can switch them to Romario. Kyle Ming over there just with him speed. Him just switch them, but now give Bailey in a bag of work. In the game, I want them ready, them just balls are tall enough. When they get in some square, him can head in the ball.
Alright then. Respect then. So we're gonna make it chop up. We're gonna chop it up in a discard now.
This game.
Finish up.
In another game, you might want to see the new player them come in. I'm a doubt if 80 would have beat it.
So you don't think 80 can beat this team with the style that you would have gone with? Alright.
No, even if you pick any other team, I doubt if 80 would have beat it. But more I want to see that style of playing here.
Alright, but me not argue now. You are telling me. Yeah, but me respect the take. I think I believed in the take. Yeah, but we're gonna chop it up because we are on the phone line and the others them. I have not set up the next system for the others them to hear you. In this system that I'm using, so I'm going to make them answer. So I would have to hang up the phone and they just listening in. And if you want to join the Discord, they could join the Discord. All right, to respond. All right.
May I see them thing already, man?
No, and the panelists. No. Listen to me, Carla. Stop watching the comment section. I said the panelists, they are in there waiting to respond to what you're saying, but they can't respond for you to hear them because I haven't sorted out the system in my equalizers yet. So I'm just saying I'm going to hang you up and let them respond, and if you want, they can come in the Discord. All right?
Yeah.
All right, boss. Respect and thanks yet again. All right. Yeah, remember everyone have their take, you know. So, people on the panel, what say you? What you agree with the callers lineup? Obviously, the chat does not like the lineup at all. The chat don't like it, but the people inside the Discord, we have everyone. Eddie talked before.
Yeah, for me, this team here, the system could have worked, you know. But I don't think the players that can go with really make the most sense to me. If I go and use this system, I would play Antonio and Williams up front.
So you would make some changes. You take out Shamar and keep Williams in.
Yeah, and put Antonio.
Yeah.
I would keep Gray there.
Yeah.
Play Bobby on the right.
So Kyle Ming would have been out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg Lee at left wing back since he's been scoring lately. Push him up the field.
Alright, so Bailey out and Greg Lee in. Alright.
Keep the center the same.
Yeah.
Midfield. And then they keep the back line the same as well.
All right. So, all right. Good from Jason. Jason just give some correction. So, caller, let me know if you agree with Jason because he used your same system and said these are the players that you would have put in your system. So, let me know, caller, if you're watching. So, the other panelist system, give your take as to what the guy has had to say. And then right after that, we're going to give our predictions. So, tonight and after. We can say who is the king of the prediction, which everyone knows is me, but I will not answer there. Yes. Pastor and the rest of the people, go ahead.
All right. So, for me, JD, I'm not going to rate the team respectfully that he put out. I can understand his reasoning, but the selection of the players, because I heard him mention something. I heard him mention Kyle Ming as well, but it wasn't in defense.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a bit, I don't want to say worrying, but it was a bit puzzling, just what I'm saying. Based off the system that he wants to play, I think Jason just corrected the team. I'm not sure. The team that he selected, I'm not sure if he has something against Antonio, because the fact that Antonio flew all the way down for this one game, I don't see why you wouldn't. And he is basically one of our most informed strikers, so that reasoning was a bit weird as well. But I don't, being realistic, I know the coach won't play three in the back. So to say that it's his team still, so I can't question it, but knowing realistic, I know the coach possibly won't play three in the back. It's not reasonable. But Jason's team is the team that I think would be, if this is the formation, I think it would be the most ideal formation. Ideal placement of players.
That's
what I have to say.
I told the caller to come in on the Discord. I can't answer the phone. I don't know what happened to my phone. So caller, just please join the Discord. I will drop the link right here. We have 9 more minutes. All right. Yes, you have 9 more minutes. We're just making everyone answer, and you just join the Discord. I've just dropped the link for the Discord, caller. All right. Yes. Yeah. Finish, Siobhan. Yeah, because.
Yeah, man, I'm finished, man. I'm not going to rate it. I said the corrections that Jason made, I think it fixed it. The inclusion of Kyle Ming in that position I think he put him on the wing back position.
Yes.
I never understood why he put him there, to be honest. But I think it would have been a better inclusion if you put Lati in the wing back position.
Let me see if I can
and put Kyle as the centre back.
Why my phone can't answer? I don't know.
But yeah, but that's my breakdown of the team.
JD.
All right, so hold on. Let me take a next call. Let me take these 2 calls. That double hub. Wait, we have a call on the line. I'm gonna try and take this call. Hello, good afternoon or good morning, I should say. The phone 3 persons calling at once, but you got through, so we have to take your call. How are you doing?
I am lucky, JD.
You're lucky. All right. I'm alive, I'm just trying to conduct the show in the proper manner, and one of the caller looked like he's losing it because he made a squad and people in the chat beating him,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You don't know who it is, don't you?
I'm looking at the picture, so I think I have a clue. I have a slight clue who it is. So can you make the public know who am I speaking to?
The picture look brand new?
Yes, the picture look crisp, like you're a crisp human being. So are you a crisp human being?
A crisp one, yes.
Oh, you're a crisp one. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Just bigging up everybody.
Okay.
Go on what match later.
Yes.
Once Antonio and there, one sexy body Antonio is on the field.
Jesus Christ, Jesus! Oh, hold on. This is a show that a lot of men listening to, So why are you going on into those metrics of the next man's body? Just take your time, all right? You're making other people feel not good.
I'm speaking on behalf of some of the females on here that goes and watch them. I'm sure you guys go and watch the female in their short shorts.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
All
so
right. All right. Continue.
yeah, man, just saying hi and hi to everybody.
So can you give us a prediction today, if that's possible?
I see a draw.
A draw. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
based on who they're bringing in and who we dropped out. Even
oh,
though Antonio is there, but
even though it's
whatever
Antonio,
can happen.
so 15 times you talked and it's just Antonio, not him body. So what about my body? It doesn't look like I'm doing something good too. I'm gonna post a few pictures on the
Your
community
face get
section.
fat.
Huh?
Your face get fat, so that means you're cooking.
All right, all right. All right.
Wow.
All right, continue with
Wow.
the
The
show.
caller can't hear me, JD.
All right. Take care. All right. Oh Lord, Jesus God! Why I knew if I continued the show, I would have gotten an embarrassment.
Yo, JD. So I
Jesus
end up going
God!
a certain argument, you know.
Yeah, I will not talk again. Oh my God, Jesus God!
Yeah, the way you embarrass you, forget. Oh, she said I draw. Never mind. So say forget her prediction.
Yes, she
But
said
big
a
up to
draw.
the caller.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Jason. You would have that after say big up to the caller, Ian? Yes, after saying she embarrassed
Yes,
me.
because she said she called to say hi, and I didn't get a chance to tell her hi because your sound system don't have everything set up, you know, so she can't hear me. I talk to her. So I just want to make her know say I heard her say hi, and I'm saying hi and big up
Okay.
to her.
All right, let me just take the next call and just finish off this damn show and leave it alone. Yes. Yeah, so I gave you guys 2.5 hours, you know. So I'm just let me take the next call and let the man say them final words, and I'm going to cook my daughter's dinner. You know, I am not hiding from anybody. I'm just going to cook my daughter's dinner. All right. Good afternoon, bossy. Sorry about that. We had 3 calls coming in at once. So go ahead, big boss.
Just a call to give my team.
Okay, your team. All right. Go ahead, big boss.
Yeah, start. All right, so maybe I go put Lambesiki right back.
Okay, so you're changing the entire system from the last caller. You're doing 4 at the back, right?
Yeah, 4 at the back. Now I go Lambesiki right back. I go start Hector and I start the 2 centre back them I started in the last game.
Okay, so Hector and Bernard. Let me add the next defender in. Yeah, because boy, the next caller done me, you know. The next caller done me. They say me fat, you know. Me not look like me not expect you for answer still. So she said me not look like Michail Antonio, which me think me that will lift weights and I try to look like Michail Antonio. But it's alright. If she don't see it, me not go fight with her, you know.
You know body JD so she can.
Yes, so me not have to start post picture now, so she stressed me out now. So yeah, well, go ahead. Me not go get involved and get upset, you know. Yes, me I gotta just leave it alone. Go ahead.
Yes, and then I go with Greg Lee, a left back, and in the middle, well, I don't know. Me not the middle rough because we need some tackling in the middle and we need some attacking. So would I go with little experience? Would I go with JD and
No, hold on. Me not play baller. A DJ I go with DJ, not JD, not DJ.
Caller, JD.
I go with DJ and Lati Bodier.
Alright, so DJ, Lati Bodier, and who else?
I go use 2 in the middle.
2, so a DJ and Lati Bodier going with. Alright, so we'll take out Anderson then and use DJ and Lati Bodier.
I have to go with the experience, you know what I mean?
Alright, fair enough.
Then on the left, I go use Gray.
Alright, so Gray go back on the left.
Right, on the right, use Bobby Reid up front. I go play Boza as a second striker, and then up front me have Antonio as the main man up front.
Alright.
Go.
All right, I see nothing wrong with this team. Team is all right, yeah. So people, this is what the caller looked at, and what is your prediction tonight? What is your prediction? What you're looking out for?
2-0. 2-0.
2-0 in favor of Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right, 2-0. All right, no problem. All right, thanks, big boss.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man, cool. All right. So guys, we are gonna just do the predictions and then we are done now. Alright people, I have done my 2.5 hours. Yes, so everybody makes their prediction, give their statement behind their prediction, and we're out of here, you know. I'm coming soon. Yes, but damn don't mean the same thing, you know. I will talk to you after. Alright? Yeah, so yes, it's Gemma, but you know she speaks Dutch. So when we say some things, she start to question. Yes, so she's thinking different. Anyway, so let me go about it.
Figure it out, Gemma.
All right, let me get the predictions. Yeah.
Prediction for
Jason.
later. You know, I like to give a prediction after the team come out. But today, I won't even bother with. I'm just going to tell you. I think Jamaica will win the game 3-1.
3-1, Jason says.
It's going to be, yes, 3-1. And I think we'll be up 2-1 late in the game, and Haiti will be going all guns blazing, and we'll get another goal to finish it off. But I think we're going to win the game 3-1. I think tonight the key is going to be when Haiti get the ball from us and we're attacking, I need my left and right back to be disciplined. I don't need them bombing so far forward tonight. Don't want to suck up a centre backs wide when they counter us, because I think that was one of the main problems we had with last game. So whoever starts at left and right back, please just be more aware. And as soon as we lose the ball, sprint, please. Don't even wait, just run back, because last time they had Deadson and I think this time they'll have Pico and Deadson. So it's both sides now we're going to get it from. Tricky, pacey wingers. So I just want them to stay at home a little more tonight, especially in the first half of the game.
All right, so that's Jason 3-1. All right, so Eddie says a draw. Pasta, give your take, and then we can just give Tigat says 3 goals coming from where again. So Pasta, go ahead, and that's about it after that because I have to run. But Pasta, go ahead.
Yes, JD. I am not taking. I'm not taking the person that just go view. Right, I had Jamaica winning by 2 goals. So anything Haiti score, Jamaica will score 2 more.
All right.
3-1 would be the first score, but it might end up 4-2 because Haiti has to win this match and Jamaica cannot lose this match. So I expect that there will be goals in the match. Just to say that I hope good sense prevail and the coach deviate for the first time from his plan and start DJ and start the players that showed the difference when they came on the field. So even if he starts Michail Antonio and say bring on Williams up front for Michail Antonio because you don't want him coming back from injury, I won't have a problem with that. But he should start Bowser. He should start whether Michail Antonio and William, whether Bowser and William, Bowser and Michail Antonio are that's not going to be a problem for me. I won't have that as an issue. I just want to say that you need to understand the dynamics of the body construct of the different males.
Pastor, I am done. Pastor, Jesus God, Pastor, you can't just don't. We said those want a prediction, and Pastor, give me the prediction. You don't have to go into any other metric, Pastor. We have done 3 hours, Pastor. Oh Lord, don't go there, Pastor. I'm begging you, please. Thank you, Pastor, for your answer. You said by 2 goals. I've gotten it. Alright, I've gotten everyone's prediction. Yes, people. So thanks everyone in the Discord. Massive respect. We're going to finish it there. I'm going to just read out a few more comments in the chat and I'm done for today until the match starts. So please go over to the link for the match and drop a like on it. Oh Lord, Pastor. Let me just finish it off there. Alright, so anyways, people, massive respect. So Island Boy says 2 love to JA. Josh G Ellie says 3-0. El Granero, thanks, says 1-0 to Jamaica. Alright, African says a draw. Warren says 3-2. And Mexico says 2-0. So people, thanks yet again for your lovely calls. For the Discord as well, thanks for your lovely engagements. Hopefully you guys join us later. I'm going to set up a panel so everyone can give their take throughout the game, half time and stuff. Alright, yes, but we have to okay. Yes, so yeah, that's about it, people. Thanks yet again. I'm going to jet off to try and deal with the little kid. Alright, I can't leave the little kid that long. So thanks everyone. Alright, yes, including Pastor. Pastor does like the war for no reason. So take care, people. Please do smash the like button on your way out. Massive respect. Bye bye.